you doing, Beatrice? You're getting on a bit in rodent years, aren't you? You're at least 2 years old now, give or take. I don't know if you'll make it to the end of Christmas. I used to live with Agatha. She had a cage mate. She died earlier this year. This is a WAP video. I just want to make this video. Yeah, I mean, I'll try. I don't want to, like, spook you and you'll just go back down in your little bed crate down there. So, yeah, she's, you can see those stains there. Yeah, I never bothered to litter tray it. Yeah, we are running a bit low on the, after we stock on the snacks. I got little logs with stuff to chew on. Got the strawberry biscuit bites and mealworms. I have to get some more at some point. You just stay in that hammock for most of the time now. When I clean out your kit, when I clean you out, you just don't want to run around like you used to, do you? So, right, without further ado, I picked this, ironically, cat sauna, which is just moved. Scotiacon 2024. Are you off, are you? Yeah, there she goes. Ironically, it's a cat sauna, but yeah, that's not important. That's by Rebecca Fox there, the artwork. Let's get on with it. Oh, what's by Rachel Cush, Crafty Martin. I got this at the dealer's den. So Rachel Cush is she seemed fairly pleasant. I spoke to her briefly when I was at a trading stall, like vendor. It was a bit quite crowded. I got this. I had it. Yeah. At the time, I didn't have these. I didn't have Beatrice. I had a dwarf hamster called Lenny who died not long ago. No, yeah, I've been in there. But yes, she's done other work as well. That's by also Crafty Martin. Hope she's okay. Revealing her name on this video. Yeah, you obviously you're put off by the sound of my booming voice, so I apologise. So, I just wanted to include this. Well, I wanted to read you a wee story, but if you yeah, Rachel Cush is she's Scottish. I don't know if she was Glaswegian or she was definitely Scottish. This is her work on Watts favourite rodent. She's I'll do the best I can. She's had a history. She had Watts herself in her past. So right, most pet rats are brown rats. I'm not. Yeah, that's a technical term there, scientific term. I'm not going to bother to. Just read that if you can. Which were domesticated as early as the Hindu period in Japan in the 1600s or perhaps earlier in China. Rats are very social and communicate using ultrasonic noises. Some of these have been compared to laughter. Gambian pouch rats. I'll try. Critamos gambiaceae are used to detect landmines and tuberculosis through smell in Mozambique, Tanzania and Cambodia. Studies have shown that rats can feel empathy and will help cage mates in distress. Yeah, Agatha, she I've already made a few videos about what happened. She passed away in May this year. Agatha, Beatrice's cage mate. I'm innocent. Supposedly in 1522, the Wats of Anton, France were put on trial for destroying a barley crop. The Wats failed to show up in court. Wat facts. I was going to draw some of the different Wat species here, but Watus, they're all just small brown Wats. Brown Wat, as expected. Black Wat, yep, there he is. Long-haired Wat, I guess it's a bit larger. Yellow-tailed Wat, it's a bit yellower. I couldn't find a picture of a nonsense Wat, so here's my interpretation. Clown Wat. Yeah, there's Agatha and Beatrice. Well, yeah, like deceased Agatha. They're the classic domestic black hooded Wats. You know, the classic black and white, always with a black head. See, he had a more black. See, he's got a more blacker head than Agatha did. Agatha had more of a kind of lighter coal coloured head. Scary, dirty, deceased, aggressive, evil, gross. Oh, some very negative stereotypes. Horrible, hostile. Yeah, it's just obviously to do with the wild Wats. They have quite a bit of a hard deal out there. Obviously on the farms. You know, like West Swants, you know, places around London, whatever. Disgusting, destructive. Yes. Deshnuki, is that Deshnuk, India? There is a temple dedicated to Kali Mata, the Hindu goddess of power and victory. Yeah, I think I've seen that on the documentary. Actually, it's Hinduism. Yeah, they have the various animal deities, god, a bit like the Egyptians. Not sure if the Egyptians had a Wat god. There's been quite a few Wat deities, you know, throughout global history. It is known as the Temple of Wats. Wats and mice are said to be the souls of Kali Mata's ancestors and are fed and protected. Yes, yeah. I don't know if I'd ever go to India. Probably not, but it'd be, if I am in the area, yeah. I won't be giving them a pat though. Yeah, Beatrice, yourself, you don't like being handled, you do. We have an arrangement. She just takes. I didn't give her a chance to give her any treats. I'm not going to re-suit this because I can't be bothered for her to come out so I can hand feed her a strawberry biscuit. Yeah, the Pied Piper there, the kind of medieval European folklore. Oh no, not this guy again. What does he want this time? Oi, flautist, can it? Look at them. Probably boggling, is that it? Yeah, boggling. Boggling there, embarrassing. This is more like it. Yeah. Yeah, Watson, you know, heavy metal Watsoners, grunge rock and all that. Gwah. Yeah. Wats in, what do you call them, Neolos, like, what do you call them, mash pits or something like that, mosh pits. Heavy metal Wats, basically. Wats of note, Wat memes. New York pizza Wat, inspiring. Baby Rose. a bit small to read that. So talented, the legend, our baby princess. What does that say there? Social whack pack, that's it. Neil banging out of tunes, April 13th, 2026. Is it one of your whats you had at the time? We pray at night, we stalk at night. The King. We're the whats. Leland, are you kidding me? As I say. Gene Monshelley, is that his name? He was in the middle of the bed. That's going up to about 10 minutes now. I just like to read them out because people have dyslexic. People are dyslexic. People have dyslexia. I'm tripping up on my words here. Types of what? Pancake, wok, fast, ball, spaghetti with spaghetti, arrow, aerodynamic, naked, eek, pixel, low poly. I'd say Beatrice, yeah, she doesn't like me talking, for too long. She just hides because yeah, I don't blame her. When she was younger, I'd say she was quite fast. Fairly longish tail, spaghetti, and owl, yeah, because she's got quite a bit of a, needle-like head. So, yeah, I'd suppose a little bit of a pancake. Not so much wok and ball. And nah, she's never been naked, so. People often ask how to tell the difference between male and female whats. Well, if we look closely, we can see that male whats have big, huge. Well, at least they're visible. It's the same with cats as well, and your various other mammals. It's like, not like birds, like pigeons and herringulls. Can't tell with them, can you? Right, nearly at the end now. Play fight. I'm glad I got this. It's obviously, at the time, I didn't have these. I didn't have this gal. I had he's recently passed away, dwarf hamster. So I didn't have. I was rodentless then, but I still wanted to get this. Yeah. Cedric though, that's a whole other story. In the 90s. Chester, here we go. The lads, 2016, 2019. Chester, Chip, Charlie. Fishing for frozen peas, mealworms. Strawberry yum yum. Yeah, the mealworms here. Yeah, I'm quite low in stock at the moment. You kind of caught me with not much variety with the treat snacks. I don't know why Charlie slept like this. Boop. Sleepy pancake. And that's that. I was hoping to go through this what design when Agatha was alive, but obviously I know you don't like the sound of my guttural voice. I don't like the sound of my own voice, to be honest. So I don't blame that you've buggered off. You're just used to just like hanging there, and you're not really used to me. You're like flashing the phone in your direction, and yeah, I know you don't really know what this is, but I just wanted to read it to you. So once again, so yeah, I only had a brief conversation with her, only just buying. I bought a few other things. Crafty Martin. Yeah, this is kind of like inspired from Tales from the Crypt or Stephen King's Creep Show. Some sort of classic ufology inspiring. So she has just, yes, got quite. I'll have to check out her site again because I've just her trade. And that's that. Don't die, Beatrice. I'll really miss you.